Arena, the job interview coach and author of several Forbes articles where I help my readers learn how to nail, kick butt, and take names when it comes to their HR interview conversations. So in this episode, what I want to help you do is really figure out how you can win over HR and also beat out someone who's been with the company for a very, very long time. So these individuals that have been with companies for a really long time tend to be called lifers. You might be a lifer. Well, in this episode, I want to help you if you aren't someone that is a lifer, someone who's on the outside wanting to edge their way into the company of your dreams. So how can you beat out someone who has so much institutional knowledge, someone who actually knows how decisions are done, how to expedite decisions, and who to talk to within any organization that you are pursuing? One way that you might want to think about really approaching this challenge, which is very real because lifers are definitely one of the favorite job candidates for a job by HR. So one way that you can actually beat a lifer is get a lifer to refer you into the company. So what do I mean by that? Ask someone that you know and who knows the quality of your work, who has worked in your dream employer or for your dream employer for a very long time, to refer you in. That way, you have someone on the inside looking out for you, someone who also is valued by HR and whose opinion is valued in the organization. So if you're trying to go after a job and you know someone is going after it who's been in that company for a very long time, find a lifer who can endorse you. The second point is have a compelling reason why you want to work for the company. So this is something that's going to help you rise to the top. You need to understand not just why you want to leave an employer. I know, and I've heard several reasons for why people want to leave, but instead you want to have a compelling reason, something really, really exciting and interesting to share with HR as to why you want to make this leap and start at a brand new organization. The third point, so let's say you do have someone on the inside working on your behalf to make sure your resume gets to the very top of the desk or pile of resumes. What you want to do is you want to make sure that you completely educate this lifer or this insider on the value that you bring to the table. So 3 ways that you can consider beating out a lifer at a company, the company you want to go into. Way 1, get a lifer to refer you in. Way 2, make sure you have a compelling why you want to pursue that company. And the third thing is make sure that you market, work with, inform, and educate the person that is endorsing you internally. So I want you to give this a try. And if you do not know a lifer in your ideal company, then you need to focus on expanding your network because knowing someone is very critical, knowing someone on the inside. But if you don't know anyone just yet, the second best option is knowing what HR cares about. And with that, I want to share with you my HR toolkit, a toolkit where I give you exactly what HR is thinking about. What I've done is basically taking the brain of HR professionals that I've interviewed, thought leaders and people in the SHRM organization and beyond, which is the Society for Human Resources Management, and I've packaged it in a multimedia toolkit where you will see the 4 categories that you have to capture in order to put all the information together for an HR professional to love you. There's 4 categories you have to consider. Those are in my toolkit. The second thing that I include for you in this multimedia toolkit is also an easy to check off checklist to help you avoid the blind spots that other job candidates fall into all the time or have and prevent them from moving beyond round one. The third thing you get in the multimedia toolkit is you get all my thoughts on how to have a productive and favorable conversation regarding your salary range. You want to feel like you are in control of that conversation. This is a signal to your professional worth and your professional contributions to a company. So you want to be sure that you can have that conversation early on. With that, I leave you today. Shop the HR Toolkit. And if you are interested at this stage, I would love to hear from you. Tell me if you have a lifer or an insider that's worked in your dream employer or for your dream employer for a very long time. Tell me and I'll guide you as to the sort of conversations that you should be having this week. Have an amazing rest of your day, everyone. And I am truly grateful to be able to help you actually nail, kick butt, and take names when it comes to your next interview with human resources. Bye, everyone.